Y'all hungry?
Me? Not really.
Damn, I was gonna fuck with y'all about food. Oh.
Match found.
I feel like motionless and white.
Oh, I love motionless and white.
Huh?
Dude, I love this fucking website right now.
Which one?
Medscape.
Interesting. I've never heard of that one.
It's emedicine.medscape.com. What it does is you can type in different disorders, disabilities, defects, all of that stuff, and then you can get the background, the pathophysiology, the epidemiology. Can't pronounce that name properly. Presentations, workup, treatment, post-care treatment, anything with the follow-ups, answers and questions, references, all of that. So, like, as I'm reading this, I'm able to 100% get a complete of something. So it's like opening up my old medical dictionary from paramedic school.
If that's the case, I'm tempted to send you a little longer of a name.
What's up?
Look in DMs after I'm done typing.
Go, go, go!
Somebody doesn't feel it.
Oh, that's sad.
Hey, Jake.
What's up?
When they come down after the baby's born, we have to go do something.
There.
What do we gotta go do?
Drugs.
Get fucked up.
Get fucked up.
Yeah.
Go, go, go!
Like get fucked up, or just get fucked up?
Just get fucked up.
Because, like, I got. Let me see if I can find this shit.
52 to Sova.
So we should be wasting so many patience. Worst things in life come free to us because we're just under the upper hand. Roll mad for a couple grams.
I'll find you.
I'm seriously thinking about after I buy a house. here and buy a house
Hey,
in
Nick.
Arizona.
Get fucked up or get fucked up?
No asking.
Aw.
You hear what I said?
Get fucked
That's-
up?
One
No
enemy
acid?
remaining.
No acid, but I'm thinking about buying a house in Arizona.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm
That-
down for the whole. I buy a house in Mississippi. You buy buy a house out here.
Buy a mouse.
Yeah.
That was good. Another round, yeah?
What I just sent you is the full thing. I didn't think you would do what you did.
Yeah. So real quick, if I ask any questions like that, I used to be a paramedic, so I'm actually looking for like medical curiosity, so
I
that I
know,
can
and
truly
also-
understand.
Also,
So just so you know.
just a little thing about me, you could have just asked me straight up without even DMing me.
Well,
I'm open about all this shit. I don't care at this point.
it's perfectly fine. It's one of those I'm listening with the music playing. I didn't want to keep having to ask you what you were saying. It was just a lot easier for you to type it and tell me, so that I was able to understand what you were saying and not me have to be like, what?
Okay. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
the full name of the exact everything that I have.
Okay.
Congenital
systematic, eh?
Congenital muscular dystrophy is an umbrella is like an umbrella term.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you have neurosin deficient non-syndromatic.
Non-syndromic.
Non-syndromic. Sorry.
Is that like close to the brain?
It means it's neurological, but it's not like affecting me
One
cognitively.
enemy remaining.
Yeah, so it's not quite the most common, most severe case of CMD, is what that means.
Yeah.
Almost
And
I'm on
the
the-
funny
I'm on-
thing,
Kill them before they
I'm on the
go
end
ahead.
of the spectrum where I'm on the more well-off end,
yeah,
because there are people who have a lot worse off than I do.
I hear you, Matt.
My phone right here.
Merci.
I'm out of here.
Merci.
But yeah,
Hey, Fade.
just in case you wanted a little more research, that's the full name.
You want some?
I fucking wish.
Chamber.
Hey, it won't come up in a drug test.
Take this.
You know how they have to test for that, right?
How's that?
The only way they could test for LSD is by doing a spinal tap, and they will not do spinal taps for drug tests for any kind of jobs because of the risk of paralyzing said subject from doing a spinal tap is too high.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Just like mushrooms. They can't really test for mushrooms.
Who's to say I wasn't out in the woods one day and just ate the wrong fucking mushroom?
Yeah, exactly.
If we go easy on them, they will never.
How are you supposed to know?
I'm out of
Yeah.
here.
And I could tell them just like, look, I've been learning how to like go out and forage for shit and to trial by fire, man. I had a hell of a trip.
Gotta go.
It was fun, but yeah, didn't mean to.
I'm out of here.
I had Brother Bear there with me too.
Ooh, you had Brother Bear? Kona?
I like
You had Kona with you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oda.
Take this.
I thought it was Kona and Coda. I thought the big
Coda.
one. What was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Coda.
Marked one.
Scanning ahead.
Coda? Okay.
Gotta go.
What was the other guy's name then?
Spike down mid.
I want to try something.
Kenai.
Kina? Okay.
One enemy
Kenai was the big brother and Coda was the little brother.
Okay. Even though I'm pretty sure doesn't Coda mean something about like little bear or something like that?
Clutch. Fight till the end. No matter
Friend.
what.
I like how when I typed in that whole big long name of that Jade, that
Gotta go.
It took me from Google to Google Scholar.
That's what it took me to as well, because I wanted to make sure I was spelling it correctly.
Yeah.
For you, hermanita.
Yeah, so one of the great things about the Google Scholar is it's going to take me to actual, like, research papers and thesis papers and all of that.
You don't
Published
see me
articles.
working?
Do I see you working? I hardly see you working.
But you see,
Yeah, just like your pocket's covering half your picture, but...
Mark 2. Mark 2.
What song did I put on? I know, this is... Is this still motionless and white?
Drama.
no.
Oh, I was gonna say, that wasn't the actual song unless that was a music commercial.
I don't think there was supposed to be commercials with this bot.
They play the commercials.
They do.
Just east of Harlem. Never gonna be there, but you got to.
But according to what my doctor has said, the strand I have is common yet rare. Because it's rare for people to be as well off as I am.
Okay,
And to have the amount.
so it's a common strain, but a rare symptom base or symptom set with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the symptoms I have is... Normally, for someone with my setup, like, the disability I have, normally my heart and everything else would have been affected by now. And I would already be dead.
Yeah, I was reading it said late teens to early 20s for people with
Charge and shift. Easy enough.
the neurological part, which is starts with a D.
Duchenne?
Yeah, Duchenne's muscular
Duchenne-
dystrophy.
Duchenne is only found in men.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to say. Like, outside of that, yeah,
Shoot them. Always
that's the most common but most lethal.
The three most common and most lethal are Duchenne, Becker, and ALS. ALS is Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
Who played this?
And also Lou Gehrig's is also another version of muscular dystrophy, which most people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But they have their own funding system, so it's kind of hilarious.
down A.
Muscular dystrophy is also very ranged, because there's ones that are born with muscular dystrophy, and then there are people who get it over time, which is hilarious. I run into somebody who's like, "Oh,
Actually, from what I was reading about with muscular dystrophy and everything, that a lot of it is you will be born with the symptoms of it, no matter with the actual disorder. Now, there are some people that are non-systematic when they're young, but when they're older, the MD actually activates, and it's just a late in life MD. They were born with the disorder, just it was an active version of the disorder.
I know, but there's also people who have what's known as, I forget exactly the term, but it's basically like if you do not use your muscles for a certain time of, or a certain period of time, it will atrophy,
Well,
and you will not
Yeah.
get that back.
Muscular atrophy, yeah.
Yeah, that's another version of muscular dystrophy. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It's
So
just that's for people that get injured, that get put on bed rest for a while. It normally happens due to severe trauma.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that's also another version that has popped up. But a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, I have muscular dystrophy." I'm like, "No, you don't."
right now, Kelsey, now.
Muscular atrophy.
Our spikes down.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people are like, spinal muscular atrophy is just as bad. I'm like, sometimes depends.
There are ways to rebuild the muscle after it's atrophied, though.
Yeah.
With the right proper physical therapy, you can actually rebuild muscle and reverse the atrophy. Whereas in MD, it's unreversible.
Yeah. And that's the one thing that a lot of my exes never understood was like, oh yeah, maybe I could rebuild your body back. And I'm like, no. What I got isn't coming back.
You want to play?
And what sucks is if you do too much work, you could actually damage your muscles even worse and progress the
Yeah, that's why I have to be careful with
deterioration.
exercising and everything like that, and that's why you'll notice about me, and a lot of people call me lazy for it, but I actually choose not to dress myself, even though I can, because of the fact that it hurts, because of the fact that I'm using more muscle than I should be. My doctor specifically said if it either becomes A, painful, or B, you're like out of breath, you're like working that hard, stop. You're doing too much.
Oh,
If
yeah,
it's like a
I
healthy amount of exercise, then it's fine.
Yeah, I understand.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take care of my grandma before she passed away, and she couldn't do anything by herself. That shit was.
It's another thing about
Not
some of my
horrible.
exes. They always are like, why don't I just do everything for you and become your aide? I'm like, you really don't want that position. You really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that you're needy?
Well, there's a lot of taxingness when it comes to becoming somebody's personal care aide.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it literally takes away a part of your life to become basically their arms and legs for them for at least a few hours. And my mom did that for 13 years by herself. No help.
Hey, Nick, you know what would make that a lot easier to mix those? If you had a fucking lid
I
for
know,
that
right?
bowl. Dude, we use Cambros to toss our wings.
Really?
What up?
I didn't know. That's actually smart.
Yeah, you should look into bringing Cambros in there.
Enemy remaining.
Because then you don't have to worry about people accidentally tossing wings on the floor, food loss, all of that shit.
Yeah.
And also, you don't have to clean the bowl as much.
Yeah.
Do you have a grill brick on that?
Nope, I don't have one.
You don't have a grill brick?
Nope.
What are you using to scrape that? Or scrub that? A Brillo pad?
Yep.
Wow. I don't know if that's going to do a good job.
Probably not.
I mean, I just see it spreading shit right now.
Reloading. There.
That's what I used to use, and then I'd take some fresh grease and I would scrub it with that, and they would normally get it pretty clean.
See, Nick? I know about the... I know what I'm talking about when I say use the fryer grease.
Yeah.
You just gotta make sure it's 100% fresh. If it's not, then there's no point in doing it.
You said 100 proof and fresh?
No, 100% fresh.
Oh, no, you don't need it 100% fresh.
You know.
Well, you want it to be clean grease if you're cleaning.
Understandable. What you're using the grease, though, for on that, when you use a grill brick, like, normally what you do is you take the fryer grease, or the fryer oil, as long as it's not, like, pitch black, pour it onto the flat top grill, grab a grill brick, and scrub it with the grill brick. It will come off no matter how dirty the oil is, as long as it's not, like, black. And if your fryer oil's black, then you're doing something wrong, and that fryer is probably fucking disgusting as it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it should never get that dark.
Yeah. Once it starts to get like an amber color, you should be looking at changing your oil.
I just changed ours this morning. I changed it again.
See, we were changing ours about every 12 hours.
Yeah, it depends on how much fryer food you get. Because if you don't have a lot of fryer food, then you're good. Is that just regular water, Nick?
Yep.
Hi, I'm pissed.
Look at all that grease. Do you see that, Revs?
I'm streaming right now, so.
Yeah, shit.
Holy fuck, that's a lot.
Like, he poured water on there, and the water turned orange.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
That was the water that was bubbling up and making the bubbles from the heat was orange.
One enemy remaining.
These people,
Yeah.
like, Nick is the only person that cleans these flat tops.
Take this.
Hmm?
Watch out.
It's pretty sad.
Go, go, go. Coming through.
Guns N' Roses reach out a mile.
Right?
Now watch this.
Switching sides.
They have planned for us this time.
But yeah, that photo I'm using as my profile picture is actually a screenshot from Genshin. So
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, this is fucking too much grease in here.
You would throw it in the trash.
Not my job.
That is not my job.
I just find it funny. I'm like, you would throw it in the fucking trash.
Not my job.
Do you not take out the trash or no?
Nope. I'm the chef.
Oh, you actually have somebody that fucking takes out your trash for you? Lucky you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm working in the hookah lounge the next 2 days.
I'm out of here.
That's cool.
Yeah, 8 to 4 the next 2 days I'm working at the hookah lounge. So I can get a paycheck.
So you won't be on the call.
Probably not. Yeah, no, it's one of those, I absolutely need to get some money. I'm broke as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even pay my fucking internet bill right now. That's how fucking broke I am. You might want to change that fucking pad, dude, because that's pretty nasty that you just started moving that and it's nothing but black.
I need that chemical that's on it.
A bow and arrow is old.
You could use fryer oil.
Old ways are best.
Yeah, that's yeah, but I don't have a lot in there.
All you need is, like, a scoop.
Yeah, you don't need
I'll
a
use that
whole
in a
lot.
second.
You don't need a whole lot of fryer oil. All you need, like, do you have a little ladle, Nick? If you were to take, like, a 3-ounce ladle and scoop out 3 ounces of your fryer oil and put it on the flat top, that's perfect enough to clean that entire large flat top. Might even be able to do it with a 2-ounce ladle.
I'm a 4 ounce.
So fill it like fill up the ladle halfway with that 4 ounce, and then put it on the grill, and you'll see it spreads.
Yeah, it spreads. Do you keep it on while you clean it?
One enemy remaining.
No.
Oh, okay. It won't spread quite as much, but it'll still spread. The heat will
He's
help
taking it out of a hot fryer though. It's hot fryer oil already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll be.
It's gonna spread. So that's why I'm telling him to take it out of the deep fryer, because it's gonna spread while you're cooling down the oven and cleaning it and everything, and then you'll be able to take the Brillo pad and just start scrubbing it with the Brillo pad, and it'll spread.
Yeah, you'll see a big difference.
Yeah. It's gonna work a lot better than that oven cleaner that you've been putting on there.
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
And in my experience, that oven cleaner, it kind of leaves a film.
Yeah.
Like
Oven cleaner will leave a film, and the oil here, the fryer oil, will not. At least it'll cook off. At least.
And it's not like it's any type of chemical. It's literally just grease. So it's not a big deal for that little short-term film.
Yeah, you'll never get in trouble from the health department or risk getting anyone sick by using fryer oil instead of a chemical spray. Because with the chemical spray, technically what you have to do is you have to wipe down that entire oven or that entire flat top and then sanitize the entire flat top before you're able to use it again.
Yep.
Alright, maybe give me a scrubby.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, wax on, wax off.
Look at me and Revs teaching Nick how to clean a flat top grill.
Yeah, I haven't seen a flat top in years.
You know how long? Wait. Do you know how long it's been since I've cleaned a flat top grill?
It's been about
since I worked at Olive Garden.
It's been
You
about
used to
7
work
years
at the
for me.
restaurant that I love to death.
I used to be a server and chef at Olive Garden. I actually earned a chef jacket at Olive Garden.
Really?
And that's not an easy task to do. I had to work an entire lunch shift by myself in the kitchen. So I made all the food, soup, salads, breadsticks, all of that, all by myself.
One enemy remaining.
It works 1,000 times better with the Brillo pad, but... No, with the oven brick instead of a Brillo pad, but...
I love our Olive Garden though. My mom used to take me there for my birthday every year. I haven't been there in 3 years though.
Hey Nick, how cold is that flat top?
Olive Garden.
Huh?
I can see my hand on it, it won't burn me, but it's still hot for average person.
Okay, so you're gonna want to... You might want to turn the heat on that again.
I am.
Because I'm looking as you're...
It's on.
As you're like...
That's my cold side.
Yeah, I'm looking at your cold side right now, and as you're trying to scrub with the oil, it's not doing anything.
Yep.
So you're going to have to heat up that cold side before you're really going to be able to get much work with that oil. But do you see do you see it spreading?
Somewhere. I spread it myself.
What?
Well, no. Do you see some of the coloring come off of the grill a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have that grill brick, the grill brick with the fryer oil is the best combination to clean that entire thing.
I really don't have one. What the fuck did they do with it, man?
Did you have a full one yesterday?
No, I had like a half of one.
And they didn't clean the grill, so where the fuck did it go?
I don't know.
Is it in the dish pit?
No?
You should run. Strike down B. Player standing.
It's just not where it usually is.
Is it over by on the other side next to the hot plate or the
One
Yeah, the hot plates.
Mm,
Planted.
no.
You know what I mean by hot plates, right? The oven
That
top.
thing over there. Oh.
Clutch.
The oven top.
Mm-mm. No, it's not over there.
Okay. The little broilers.
Chambers more than
Things that I was
Yeah,
talking about.
well done.
I'm gonna pass right now, so I'm on my pass. It's not by the salamander. So,
Where's the salamander at?
right here.
I was checking to see if maybe they put it underneath that part there.
Underneath it's where my saute is.
Or where your saute pans are.
No, right
Or-
there.
Blind with fear. Bring them down.
Well, no, I was talking about under the saute station. Is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Under the broilers, under that machine there.
No, that's not over there.
One enemy.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like an actual oven saute station or if it was just a saute
It's an oven.
burners.
That's an oven.
We can all agree losing sucks. Come on, let's win.
So as good as it's gonna get. Day shift should have kept it clean as they were using it, because this thing was fucking spotless.
Mm-hmm. Because you got the grill brick.
Yeah, I did both of them last night.
Mm-hmm. So you know what I would say to the opening manager or the manager that comes in to relieve you? Tell them if they want to keep that oven clean, they need to make sure that you always have a grill brick inside that kitchen at all times.
Oh, he knows, but he don't care. I told him that.
What kind of person doesn't fucking... Sorry. That's just kind of annoying.
Yeah. Hey Jade,
Huh?
you like candy?
Are you asking me if I want candy?
Do you like candy?
Yes. I have a
Look at the
huge
camera.
sweet tooth. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Cake Factory. What do you expect? I'm waiting for Nate to get on. He's the one that has weed.
Are you sober?
Yes, I am.
That is so weird.
Sadly.
This is like excruciating for me. Holy shit! Look how clean your grill looks now.
I know, right?
Like even that other side that you were starting that looked fucking disgusting looks cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Like the side that you just threw that water on looks fucking really good compared to how it just looked a minute ago.
Stop talking about yourself like that, bro. It's not good.
We're talking about his flat top right now that he's cleaning.
You're so sober that you're shaking and going through withdrawals.
I am kind of shaking. It's not fun. It's not necessarily withdrawals. It's just my mind's going like 1,000 miles a minute right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you, Bubba.
It's a lot of my picks and everything start to act up when I'm sober, and it's just really annoying.
Huh.
Yeah.
When I get paid, I'll send you $30.
What?
When I get paid, I'll send you like $30.
Dude, I'm negative $100 in my bank account right now. $30 won't do shit.
I'll Walmart it so you can actually get the cash.
The money, you're gonna MoneyGram it to me? I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down to MoneyGram it. That'll help me keep my mind straight. Appreciate it, bro. I'll pay you back when I get paid.
Alright, I think I get paid. I think this week. I don't know. I have to see when I get paid.
Yeah, my the owner was asking me how much money I needed to pay my bills and stuff. I'm like, well, I need about $800 to become even for my bills for 2 weeks. That's not like including getting food and everything else. He's like, well, I could at least get you $800 to make sure your bills are paid. I'm like, okay, great. As long as it's $800 after taxes, because if it's $800 before taxes, they're gonna tax the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only gonna walk out with about $400.
Ask him, can he give it to you in cash?
I'm thinking that he might be paying me in cash.
So that they don't tax you.
Well, he pays all of his Hookah Lounge employees cash under the table. Dude, I like how clean that oven looks. Holy shit. Even though I'm looking at the wall constantly. Except for that very back part of the oven.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last time that splash guard was cleaned?
Saturday when I cleaned it.
How many times must we turn them away?
So
We
it's
don't
pretty
care.
bad that it was Saturday.
Yeah. They don't care around here.
Go, go, go!
Oh,
Go, go, go!
I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry. I'm Revs.
Oh, well.
I
I am
fucking knew
also
somebody was gonna say that shit.
I am also hungry, trust me.
I stay hungry. That's a whole.
That's weird. That's weird. I really don't eat that much.
Neither do I. I eat once a day.
Yeah. Like, what did I eat today? I ate a Caesar salad, and I ate like a couple of things like chicken strips, and my wife cooked for herself.
Seven Falls? What the fuck?
Player standing. Spike down A.
Onion rings.
That Yoru looks pissed all the time. Honestly, it's impressive.
Oh, my head hurts. Again.
Reloading.
I need to get my eyes checked. I think that's the problem is.
No. Dude, there's a fucking hiking trail called Seven Falls. And I guess it has like 7 different waterfalls in South Arizona.
Mm.
The only waterfall that I knew of that was in Arizona was destroyed by all the fires that we've had this past year.
Hmm.
Fossil Creek.
You know what sounds good? Some sushi.
I've never
sounds
had
exact.
sushi.
What the fuck?
And whenever
Sounds
they
like
serve
Planted.
and whenever they serve shrimp here, it's always overcooked.
That sounds like death right there.
Like
For you,
whenever
it does.
I smell the shrimp, it makes me want to throw up
Hmm.
every time.
Last player standing.
I will never, you'll never catch me eating shrimp.
You'll be dead.
I do not
Right?
like it.
I will die if I eat shrimp. Like, quite literally. I'm severely allergic to shellfish. And I found that out working at Applebee. Or not Applebee, at Olive Garden. I was cooking some shrimp threw some shrimp in a pan. A little bit of the juice landed on my arm, right above my Hatchet Man's feet here. And right below the feet on my Hatchet Man tattoo here. And my throat started to go in anaphylactic shock.
Dang.
Oh.
Just from the juice landing on my arm. That wasn't even me ingesting any of it. So, if I am that allergic with it just touching me, yeah. I have to be extremely, extremely careful when I go to restaurants and then try to order fried foods, because I have to make sure if they have any kind of shellfish on their menu or any kind of shellfish in their fryer or fried food section, I cannot eat any fried food. Because I know how the kitchen works, and they may say, "Oh yeah, we got a designated fryer."
No, we don't.
They really don't.
Even if they do have a designated fryer, when you get too busy, cooks say, "I don't give a fuck about the designated fryer. I'm going to cook this food."
Mm-hmm.
I forced the Olive Garden that I worked at to empty out half of the fucking fryer machine because of it was like a 6-basket thing. It was technically 2 of them, 3 on one, 3 on another. So these 3 over here, I made them forcefully drain that fryer, completely clean, sanitize it, and then fill it back up, and then nobody was allowed to put shellfish in there. Like, if somebody put shellfish in that fryer, that person was fired on the spot. Did not matter.
So you were very picky about it.
No, after I went into anaphylactic on the line, while working a dinner shift, my throat started closing up because of shellfish. And I exposed to them how severe shellfish allergies can be and how critical we have to take them, that the company, like, when I said, no, you have to do this to make sure, they were like, okay, that's what we're doing, and we're not fucking with it. Because we don't need to cook some food for somebody that has a shellfish allergy in a fryer that they believe is shellfish free, and then go to eat something and then end up being rushed to the hospital because of cross-contamination. A restaurant can be shut down and lose their operator's license for that shit.
Without
Like,
question.
you can lose your business for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they don't play with that. It'll be boom.
Yeah, that's a food and allergens thing, and it's one of those, technically, if you cook food in a contaminated area and somebody ends up getting sick and dies from it, the person that cooked the food is held liable for that death.
And the manager.
And the manager for allowing the food to come out. But you got 2 people that are going to be on the line for serving bad food. And no manager wants to lose their job, and no company wants to lose their operator's license because of some dumb fuck. So they will immediately take the most crucial, severe action to make sure that it sinks into everyone so that it does not happen.
So basically, it's not like a simple frying and you're off for 2 weeks sort of thing. It's like you're fired and you will never work here again.
You will never work here again, and you better not try to put us as a reference or on your job experience, because we will say you tried to kill someone.
Even if it was unintentionally.
At that point in time, by the time it gets to somebody going on the line, if you make that mistake, it is considered intentional. Because they like, when you get into a kitchen, they hammer cross-contamination, food allergens into your head like no fucking tomorrow, because you have to know that stuff.
I see.
Like, before you can even get your food handler's card, you have to pass a test that talks about cross-contamination and all of that. And if you answer any of those questions that deal with cross-contamination, incorrectly, like certain ones, you will fail the test no matter what. Because that is a food handler's like big one.
That shit's sick.
Right?
Look at. Let me keep my mind to myself.
What up, Nick? I can't see.
Like,
You
right-
turned off your camera.
Yeah, I got some tickets.
Huh?
I got some tickets.
You're not gonna let us watch you cook?
I'm gonna follow my pocket. I'm going too fast.
Oh, so you don't want to make Fade super hungry?
I can.
I'm playing Pokemon right now. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know how long it took me to become a Sioux?
8 years? 7 years?
Mm-hmm. 7 years.
I probably shouldn't have been able to answer that because I knew. Shit, I remember the day that you told me I got a job as a cook.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you
Was
and
little
me
was
after-
little Nick excited?
Oh yeah, dude. Like, so my current roommate right now, when we met him, he was in culinary school. All right. I talked to him, and he actually did the research after I talked to him and informed him about this. With me already being a cook at that time, because I was working at Apple. I wasn't even a chef yet. I was just working at Applebee's as a cook. All right. And I explained to him that there is no point in going to culinary school unless you intend on opening up your own restaurant immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Because as soon as you step into another kitchen with that fancy, culinary arts degree, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, well, everything you learn there, forget it, because that's not how we do it here.
Yep.
Y'all want to see an omelet?
Sure.
No. Fuck.
Of course Fade wants to see an omelet.
You know what,
I had an omelet for dinner.
Fuck you, bitches.
Literally, what they gave us for dinner was an omelet about the size of my hand, which is, as you know, because of my disability, extremely tiny.
Mm-hmm.
A blueberry muffin about that big.
So a mini muffin?
Listen up. Kill them
What?
before they kill us.
So like a mini muffin almost?
Yes, and what else was it? Oh yeah, hash browns, but they were half burnt.
They need to redo all that shit there.
They need a new cook.
They needed an entire new kitchen staff because, something you don't know about the nursing home that I'm at currently. When COVID hit, the entire kitchen staff was fired, minus like 5 people, because of the fact that everyone was either A, religiously unable to get the vaccine due to religious reasons, which we all know is totally legal, and it's totally illegal to fire somebody for that, or B, medical reasons. And
You know what I find funny? The fact that they actually fired a shit ton of people throughout this country for not getting an untested vaccine.
that is now actually giving points to be proven to actually not be working the way they said it would be.
Oh, it's been not working. They've had evidence that it wasn't working the way
Well,
that
yeah,
they said it was going to work.
statistically,
But now
more
they're
people are dying after they've taken it than people that haven't taken it and they.
it's the younger crowd. Well, statistically, right now, people under the age of men under the age of 21 that get the vaccine are actually starting to get heart arrhythmia and a lot of heart defects because of the fucking vaccine. Nick, for example. Ready for this? Nick got the vaccine, and how many times have you had the COVID since?
4.
He's gotten COVID 4 times since he's gotten the vaccine.
Well, I've had
Been in
it
the hospital 3
three.
times.
I've had it 3 times without the vaccine, and the first 2 times I was asymptomatic, and then the third time it hit me like an absolute freight train, and
Mhm.
I got
sick every time.
pneumonia with COVID.
I was sick for
Hey.
like
Babe,
4 days. But I was off
actually,
work for a
I'm not
week.
looking.
I got the. Sorry, go ahead.
He was saying I'm not looking. That's all.
Oh.
Because Nick was like, look.
Oh, well, I got the vaccine technically against my will because my parents begged me 5 million times over to get it.
Be careful.
No.
Make sure that you're talking with your doctor and everything because there are a lot of problems happening in women.
I can't talk to my doctor because of the fact that my nursing home keeps on canceling my doctor's appointments with my neurologist, which is the person that I talk to about this shit.
Why
My
do they keep
pulmonologist.
canceling your neurologist appointments?
What?
Why do they keep canceling your neurologist appointments?
Well, it's kind of a two-way street for them. It's basically what happens is they. It's both ends keep on canceling on me. It's like the nursing home will never pick up the phone half the time. So like whenever the doctor calls to confirm and then they don't pick it up, they cancel and reschedule because they assume it's a bad time. So by them not picking up, they're canceling my doctor appointment and rescheduling it. And then also I will reschedule it to a better time or a better date for me, and then they'll basically cancel and reschedule it again afterwards. And I'll be like, dude, I purposely scheduled it.
There should be a way that you could talk to them and be like, hey, I'm scheduling it for this day. I do not need a confirmation call because the place that I am staying at will not answer the phone. I need these appointments done. Stop canceling them, and once I put them in, they're in. They're good.
Well, here's the thing. I have to go to my doctor's appointment via ambulance, which is A, embarrassing, and B, just kind of annoying in general.
Yeah.
Basically, every single time I go, I have an ambulance following me the entire time, and they have to actually cancel and reschedule because they have to schedule when the ambulance is coming to pick me up that day as well. So that's one of the reasons why they cancel, which I understand because they have to schedule that. But
you guys need to get a company like I used to work for a company that we would go and pick up people that either were in wheelchairs, were not able to move for themselves, any of that kind of stuff, or stuck in a wheelchair, and we would pick them up and take them to dialysis, to their doctor's appointments, all of that, and it was automatically put through and set up through your insurance company. So, like, your nursing home would have no control over that. What they do is they'll have a special handicapable van with, like, for me, I was the resident EMT that worked for the company. So we actually had, like, an old school looking bus that we converted into, like, an ambulance type thing. And I would sit in the back with patients that needed to be put on a stretcher to be moved from point A to point B and make sure that they had all medical care that they needed during the ride.
so basically,
And there are small companies that do that.
You would be like kind of like the resident nurse at the time to basically watch over them and make sure they were okay.
Yeah,
Well,
during transportation, they were transferred care from the nursing home to me for the people that were like needed 100%,
Always, baby.
work on, and I needed to put my hands on them and all that. They would sign over guardianship, custody, all the treatment to me, and then I would sign them over to the dialysis or wherever place that we were going to. And then if we picked them up, it would be the same process again. I would have care and responsibility for them during transportation.
I got you.
God, I wish that was like that for me, but I don't think it is.
What the book said.
That's something I would research to see if they have those type of things in PA.
I don't think they do for my area. That's my problem. Because I'm in a small town area where they don't really do that sort of stuff.
So, for instance, like, I was stationed in Mesa, Arizona, which is like in the center of the state. Okay, I drove to Yuma, Arizona, which is on the south corner, or the south edge of the state. That can the border is near California and Mexico. Is right there. I picked up a patient from there and drove them to Bullhead City, which is all the way on the north end of the state. That is touching like Las Vegas, Nevada area.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring this out there too.
I'm working at the hookah lounge the next 2 nights. Working at the hookah lounge the next 2 nights. If you need internet, let me know. I have a sign-in for something. I'm using my mom's internet or Cox account to sign on to Wi-Fi. So if you want just Wi-Fi, let me know. I'll sign in.
I'm out of here. One enemy
See if it works.
110 Sage.
Yeah, I didn't know. I fixed it.
I think they're all connected through the internet.
Huh?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is turned off right now.
Oh.
I need to pay the internet bill. My paycheck, last paycheck. Yes, it does. Wi-Fi is the internet from Cox cable that I pay for. We have a Wi-Fi router that uses Wi-Fi connection to send off through my account that I have paid through Cox Internet. Since I am late on paying that bill right now. Well, no matter what, the internet connection streaming into this house here to give internet is cut off by Cox. What I am doing right now is I am using Cox's local Wi-Fi network to sign in.
Should still produce a signal.
It produces a signal. It produces a signal, but there is no internet connection whatsoever.
52 fake.
Does he not understand how internet cutoffs work?
No, you don't.
You don't need an internet connection to use. You
Yes.
connect. No, you don't. You connect a DJ.
Pull up your phone and check to see if you need internet for Wi-Fi to work. Please. Because you, like, everyone here in this party is hearing you say that, and they're like, you do not know how internet shut-off works, because once your internet is shut off, your Wi-Fi does not work.
Last player standing.
Like,
Yes, you can grab the signal, but
It
there's
won't
not
work.
going to be any internet connection to it.
Enemy remaining.
The signal comes from your router.
Offline.
You connect to your router, but your router doesn't allow you to connect to the internet because you're shut off.
Correct. Or your DNS is.
Like a roadblock. The road is there, but you can't drive through it because there's something blocking your way.
These nuts.
What he said. Did he
That
use
makes
himself?
sense.
what? I did not mean.
Oh.
Online Wi-Fi using local Wi-Fi networks for offline data transfer. What more do you want? You can enable tethering.
If you're using it through a docked PC, you're able to connect stuff. But because of it's all through that router, yes, the path is there, but it's blocking any transmission through any of the signals, is what Cox is doing.
Last player standing.
No, I understand that. You can set up your Wi-Fi router to where my phone is connected to it, the Alexa is connected to that, and it'll still read and transfer signal between my phone and Alexa through the Wi-Fi.
How does
Yeah,
that
I've
understand?
never been able to get that done. It's anytime out
Over, you know.
here in Arizona, they don't have that set up to be accessed like that. Like anytime that they shut off, like they cancel your internet subscription because of late payment, you have zero connectivity to anything.
That's how everywhere is.
They have no say in when it's not.
I don't know, every single
Bro, I want
router
to
that
slap
I've
the
dealt
fuck
with.
out of him right now.
Every router that I've dealt with, when you do not have your internet connection has been
Oh,
severed,
no chance.
it does not matter. They will not let any other device connect to it, even though they say that they're connected to it and show that they're connected to it. The signals will not be able to pass between each other because of the internet connection is completely shut off.
Connect to lights through the
Let me
router.
talk to the motherfucker real quick. I'm not going to be mean.
Somebody
You
wants to say
promise?
something. Hold on. I got people yelling at me if they want to say something. Yeah. Where the fuck is that?
I heard my kneecap just now. I want to cry.
That's not it. That's not it. There it is.
Kind of cry.
I'm out of here. Last player standing.
Y'all mean.
Whoa,
Can you guys hear me?
Look,
Yeah, I can hear
what
you.
do you know? My phone that's connected to the Wi-Fi. The only way.
Well, Alexa is not going to work unless it has an internet connection.
I know that.
You were saying that because Alexa is connected through it and your lights are connected through it, you should be able to say, hey, turn it on.
There's a way to buy it. Still do the same shit.
I'm trying to figure out why this is.
Full Wi-Fi. It's an offline connection where you can do data transfer without an internet connection via Wi-Fi.
oh my.
Speakers aren't plugged in, that's why I can't hear. Hold on.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Cause stupidity. No, not stupidity. Ignorance.
Hey, can you hear me, guys?
Ignorance
Yeah.
is bliss.
Okay, there you go. You guys can be heard
Ignorance
now.
is bliss.
Yeah. You guys are on my speakers now. What you want to say to him, Nick?
Nick, you were
Where is the
super ignorant.
showers?
Alright, so what's going on?
You said you wanted to say something. I finally got my speakers working, so you can hear you.
Oh, I was just saying that, you'd be able to connect to the Wi-Fi because that signal's coming directly from the router. But the router itself is blocking the internet connection from the outside.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about the internet thing. I don't care about that. What I'm talking about is the interconnected network that's within the home.
Yeah, because none of my
In other words, my phone being able to talk to, not the internet talking to Alexa through the router. The same little.
One thing that I've learned about, like, you have the dot, right? The Echo Dot?
Yeah.
So the Echo Dot, it will not function at all with anything unless it has an actual internet connection. Alexa will not work and that's what I was trying to say. Because of the internet is being cut off right now,
Yeah.
it will not work because Alexa needs internet, or else she will not work whatsoever. Yeah, no. When you're trying to communicate with Alexa, if she doesn't have internet, she ain't gonna listen to you. She ain't gonna do shit. She's gonna be like, "What? Please connect to internet."
Alexa, you're a cunt.
Our spike's down.
You said she didn't understand that.
Yeah, but it's just one of those that she will not be able to do anything unless she has a solid connection. So going through, you will have to say, "Okay, Google Lumos to work."
Yeah.
Or not. Yes, that will work. But trying to talk to Alexa, like I was saying,
Well, like the only way that would work though is because of the connection.
yeah, I was going off
I
of
think
the
it's like
Alexa thing because my mom's entire house is run off of Alexa. So
if her internet goes.
yeah, so when her internet has been cut off before due to a service interruption, due to technical difficulties, and her entire house not work. And it not, and
No,
her
that's
sit there and
not
yell
right.
at me like, it's connected through Wi-Fi. And I'm like, yeah, I understand, but you need internet for it to fucking
No.
work.
Just let them try to catch
Yeah.
But that's the reason why most of my devices I made sure they would be connected without internet.
Yeah. Alexa's one of those that she needs the internet, or else she will say, fuck you, I don't care. And that's a Jeff Bezos thing of them wanting to sit in and listen to every single thing that you do. So, but no, it's one of those, they want to be able to listen, so they're not going to let their product work unless they can listen in on what's going on. Yeah. But if you're looking for actual like internet connection, I have my mom's Cox Wi-Fi for the local Wi-Fi connection. Like Cox broadbands a Wi-Fi connection across the whole city. So you can sign into that through my mom's account. And that's how I'm on the computer right now. That's why I'm on Netflix on the TV. Because I have them connected to my mom's Cox account. Yeah, it's super easy. But we'll have, by next week, I'll have, depending on if Ramsey's paying me in cash this weekend, or if he's paying me in a check next week, which I think he's going to do cash.
Face your fear.
How much do you for your Wi-Fi?
It was just one of those. I texted him today. I'm like, dude, do you have absolutely any work for me? I am dirt broke. I have no fucking money. I have bills that I need to pay because when the internet cut off, I started freaking out. I'm like, dude, I literally have nothing. I don't have any weed to calm me down. I don't have internet to distract me from not having weed. So, yeah, I was in a panic mode. I am like bone dry. The last time I smoked was when you came home for your break. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna put my headset back in.
Charge and shoot. Easy enough.
All right.
So, is your headset back in?
Yeah.
The speakers off?
Yeah.
He still doesn't understand it.
Mhm. Nope.
You can easily say your DNS is down too. And you still show that your Wi-Fi is there, but you're not gonna have Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I know. So, are we gonna play Cards Against Humanity or what, guys?
I'm playing Pokemon. Fuck you.
Oh, you don't want to play
Make
Cards
it
Against Humanity?
Making a burger with
I'm
a lot of
starting to
American
get to the
cheese
point
on
where I
it.
feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, this is the latest that you've been in the chat with us.
This is not the latest I have stayed up.
No, it's not.
Well, this is the latest she's been in a chat with us. She's never in the chat past
No,
12.
the other night she was in here pretty damn late.
Yeah, she got off right before midnight the other night. When she was
No.
here super late, yeah. I have not seen her
Uh-uh.
in this chat past midnight in the past couple nights, or for the entire week week and a half that I've had off. Like midnight my time, she hasn't been out or been on past that time.
That's also because of the fact that normally I have people bugging me around that time to get off and go to bed.
Yeah,
Right now, people aren't bugging me, so.
Are they?
they're not plugging her.
I told them to fuck off for you.
Well,
Yeah.
He's
gladly.
privately
you
texting
do.
them all to fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
I mean, they can hear you as of the moment, so.
Oh, they can?
Can I
Yeah,
get
you guys
a
are out loud.
yeah?
Like if they were in my room as of the moment, they would be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Did you like that, Rev?
Huh?
Yo, so I
I
worked
think it's right
tonight.
though.
I had a customer, he reached over the counter and got our intercom mic, and he did that, and I was in the office, and I grabbed my intercom and did it, and it was awesome. And I walked
What
out,
is
and he's like, "You, sir, are fucking awesome." I was like, "Yes."
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's a guy thing. you know?
I'm gonna fucking smell it. What is? You out there?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, I'll be
we're
here.
gone.
Yeah, do I have one?
Quiet as fuck.
No, I got one.
You did give me one.
You find it?
It's just hot because it was. I rolled it in the asphalt.
Oh man.
Tried to get out. There's like fucker still on.
Yeah. Damn
Wait.
it.
He dropped what in the asphalt? A lighter?
No. Somebody dropped a flashlight in the asphalt.
And it still works?
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, this weather is not on. Anyone got a jacket?
Let's say who's fucking beating there?
Timmy is in
But yeah,
but no.
back when I was in the days of XGN, I actually used to stay up till like 4 or 5 in the morning. That was normal for me.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Like my time. And there were nights where I actually would even pull all-nighters.
Well, all-nighter with us. I'll be up all night. That makes some weird fucking noise.
What?
That makes some weird fucking noises. All I gotta say.
You make some weird noises? I make some
I'll
weird
do it.
fucking noises. I'm singing
I know
fucking
you do.
Fairly Odd Parents. Where that? What's it?
I have lasagna. Bitch lasagna stuck in my head.
Now, this song is stuck in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now change the brightness on my TV.
Making some eggs. Hey, Chance.
Yeah.
I'm making some pancakes, some eggs, and some hash browns.
I'm out of here. My double thinks she can take
Some
me
biscuits.
back home.
You know? You there?
Alright. What up?
I was messing with him. Trying to make him hungry. He got quiet.
No, I left.
Oh. You're making pancakes? Flipping the pancakes right now. Oh, those are pretty pancakes. Am I an asshole?
Dude. You love just fucking with me and making me hungry, dude.
I love it. Yeah, I do. I love fucking with people. My sole purpose of one of my communities that I was in was just to fuck with people.
Hey guys, we're gonna watch Fairly Odd Parents, alright?
We have to.
Well, that's what I have on right now.
Dad,
Careful now. Reloading.
Alright, let's see, this on. Alright, I'll be back in a second.
what time is it?
240.
3:40. My friend just told me. 3:40. How much time to go? Yeah.
Go, go, go.
I said 240.
Oh, it's 2:40.
3:42 for me.
It's 17.49 plus tax.
1738.
867.
Let's go.
5309.
5309.
Why did I almost answer that and I don't even know that song?
Jenny, I got your number, and I'ma make you mine.
Wait, how did you know I had a number without a cell phone?
I said, Jenny, I got your number.
I
Oh,
didn't have
so
anything
like
like
said,
that.
Jade, I got your number.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jenny, I got your number, and I'ma make you
Wait,
mine.
yeah.
We have milkshake for here to go.
It brings out the boys to the yard. Damn right. It's better than yard.
Damn right, it's better than
Yeah.
yours.
I
I
could
can
teach you,
but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you,
but I have to
charge.
charge.
Oh yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, bitch.
And all the boys be saying, "Iya, iya, ah." Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh my god. No way.
You sound so enthusiastic.
Oh my god.
Becky,
Becky,
look at her
butt. It is like
Okay.
so big. She must be one of those rap guys' girlfriends or something. You know, she looks like a total slut. I like big butts and I cannot
There you
lie.
go.
You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with the itty bitty waist and spins her around your face, you get strong. I wanna picture her and take your picture.
On a serious
you
note,
know
did you
something
hear?
funny?
Hmm.
So there's this camp that I used to go to called MDA camp,
you have the bomb?
and one of my friends actually used that song as her talent show song. So I knew that song.
Did you hear him when he said that he wanted to punch Nate? They wanted to punch Nate. That was pretty funny. Hello?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
You can't hear me? Well, I can't hear you then.
Making a milkshake.
Both of
Yeah?
them right there.
I'm checking to see if this is going to work properly or not. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Well, I just moved the tower of my computer into the bottom part of this.
Good job.
Like, into the bottom part of the desk here. The webcam fell down. But, yeah. So that way it's a little bit more accessible for everything.
Here's your milkshake.
Bro,
Now I'm gonna
milkshake
smoke, okay?
sounds real good right now.
Right?
Agreed, but that's just because of the fact that my roommate does not know what air conditioning is and likes to keep it 90+ degrees in our room.
You got an old person
He would
staying
be
with you,
murdered.
don't you?
I do not do the heat.
Yeah, an 86-year-old woman.
Wow. Well.
Be like, hey, Granny, it's like a fucking oven in here. I'm gonna turn you into a popsicle.
Turn the shit
Well,
up.
the thing is, like, literally one time, I didn't even turn the air on. I just turned the heat off. And she was like, no, I have a draft from my window. You can't do that. And I was like, yes, I can. I live here too. And
Well, it's one of those, oh, you have a draft from your window? Then close your window.
her window is closed.
I already got it.
So how is she
That's
getting
just
a draft
how
from
bad
her
the
window?
that's just how bad the building is.
Oh, then if you got a draft coming from your fucking window, then all you need to do is freaking put some towels around the edges or the base part and around the cracks there, make it like a U shape, and it'll stop the air from coming through and make the room a full block warmer.
That sounds like some redneck ingenuity.
It is some redneck
really
ingenuity. Well, it's gonna work. It's gonna put some insulation in there.
That's what we used to do to keep the weed from going through.
But you have to get a damp towel.
Yeah, a damp
for
towel.
smelling weed.
You get it
Yeah,
just
you
a
get it.
little damp.
Yep, a little damp. Put it around the crevice of the door and everything. Line up all the cracks, and no smell of weed will go out.
The only problem with that is bath towels are like a gold mine here. If somebody sees a bath towel and it's not being used, even if it's being used to keep the window warm, that bath towel will be stolen because it's literally like by the end of the shift, they're running out.
Blanket will work too.
I have tons of blankets. And she sleeps with like 3 blankets on. She has a long sleeve shirt on, plus a shirt underneath, and long underwear, and jeans on, and sneakers.
Jesus.
And she still holds.
That's a lot of clothes.
For real.
And the nurses know that I'm suffering over here, but they're like, we can't do anything because it's her right to be in this room. And we can't ask her to move.
You can't request a new room?
The thing is, I would request a room change, but the thing is, the only rooms that they'll allow me to move into are upstairs in the dementia unit.
You don't want to be part of that.
I don't, because guess what? They said what happens in the dementia unit is literally residents will go into each other's rooms, steal shit, and there's one lady who likes to go and shit in people's closets.
What the heck?
Yep.
That sounds like a fun time.
That sounds like a fucking dorm room. Doesn't it?
I mean, I already have to deal
Like a
with
frat
one.
house?
I already have to deal with one kleptomaniac. I don't need to deal with 60 of them.
Oh, your roommate's a partner?
No, my neighbor across the hall is a klepto.
Your roommate must
Good
sleep
job.
pretty well.
Why?
I just noticed that you're up all night and we're really loud. We're always really loud.
Including me. Yeah, she's a fairly somewhat heavy sleeper. She's not.
I could
Besides,
sleep
she
through a
should-
tornado.
She could sleep through this. It's not that huge of a deal. She usually wakes up to go to the bathroom around this time anyway.
It's funny because I can sleep through like tornado, alarms, everything.
Hurricane.
But someone says my name and I'm awake like that.
For me, it's if somebody's staring at me in my sleep, I'm awake.
We went
Brown cat.
like at a house yesterday, 3 houses yesterday.
Brown chicken, brown
We
cow.
found out 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And if we finance it for 5%, it's like $700 a month. Yeah.
Also, another thing that's gonna make me sound a bit like a bitch, but basically, another thing that I like to do is I basically make the room as much me as possible, so that way if she feels uncomfortable, she has the right to move. They can't make me change anything, so.
Right?
I mean, like, I still have common decency, so, like, you know, if she falls or something, I'll go get the nurse, I'm not gonna leave her on the floor, you know, something like that. Like, I still have a heart, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna, like, bend over backwards and, you know,
Yeah.
worship the flower the girl who walks on, unlike I did with my roommates before her, because they were actually nice to me.
Right. Hey, Rev, I got that song playing right now.
I can't listen to it. I'm on stream.
I know. I'm just saying. I said that, you started singing it, and I was like, I gotta listen to it now.
One enemy remaining.
He thinks it's real. And he's so upset he went home to his brother. His mother. Oh,
The TV or the music?
Yeah, like
I
I
was
said.
adjusting light levels and I got it working a lot better with that light.
Good night.
What kind of sea sauce? Huh? Is it sea?
Brief monkey.
No. What, sea charger? The fucking all same size or the USB? Oh, USB-C. That's what I read. The C or the micro USB?
My thing needs a fucking special part.
No.
No, fuck.
You have no idea how.
My phone literally needs a Samsung laptop. It's dumb.
So I officially got annoyed after breaking something today. It got caught on my headset from here and fell over. So I lost a bowl to that. Please. What the fuck are we listening to right now? Oh. Okay.
Welcome to my world.
Actually hate it. I put it up there so I can show people what it looks like.
You will not kill my allies.
Yeah.
How is it still daylight there for you?
It's not daylight for me here.
It looks like it's daylight.
It's daylight as fuck.
Ready? It's.
Wait, is that the?
Okay, never mind.
Ah, bitch!
What up?
That's a,
Yeah, this is the webcam.
like, bro.
The
Oh no,
Neon.
so that was decent.
Good job.
Oh, yeah,
Streams
the
in
glimpse of
1080p.
your roommate.
No, that was maybe because it was cheap. We had,
Round before the switch.
Yeah.
I was like, if we end up using this price, I would fucking too like.
Hey, I use it now for this stuff.
Hey Jake,
What up, Nick?
show Nate.
What?
Show Nate.
Show Nate. Nate, he wants me to put you on the camera.
Oh, look at that hair though.
Why am I on camera? Look terrible.
We'll be 1 second. Because you know how I adjust this? Pick that up real quick. Your phone real quick.
I have too many things.
Sorry.
This is his hair though.
Ready? Phone. Right there.
Yeah, see, like that's how you broke your shit, huh?
Yeah, because it fucking catches on everything and the cats move shit around. Now, what I was going to do is.
Knock somebody's toes off.
You know what I noticed about this speakers that I got, Nate?
One enemy
You know what's cool about the speakers that I got? That's a mic. It's a speaker with a built-in mic. so that I can play out here and then speak and not actually have to have a headset in and everything. I didn't notice that these have. Yeah, when the webcam picks me up, it sound like I'm like super.
Alright.
Let's see. What can I disconnect?
Wait, is that Nick? I see Nick working. I can't hear you though because Jake's being selfish and he's only playing you through his headset.
Oh,
Fuck you.
I know. I was just being a dick. Oh, wait, he's on.
Smart move. Go away. This way. Gotta go.
How can you reload that quick? Get out of here. 982 jet.
One enemy remaining.
Spike.
They call, Doc.
Wallet?
Yeah, she just called him.
Okay.
So I don't know, just making sure you were here.
It's a little late for that, don't you think? Oh, maybe she's talking about me, because I know I have my own.
She did.
Oh, that's what it was.
Finish it.
Alright.
Alright. 2 to-go orders, ladies and gentlemen. Or lady and gentlemen.
Ladies and germs.
Who the fuck's eating their mic?
Hey, at least you don't hear this.
Yeah. Where did Jake go?
How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Can I get a number 20 with a medium Coke?
Marshall.
Alright, that's gonna be a number 20 with a medium Coke. If you want that with sausage, bacon, potato, or something.
Chorizo.
Okay, is it bad that I literally thought somebody was fucking with us when you ordered?
Coke.
Yeah.
20 chorizo with a Coke. What else for you?
That'll be it.
It's gonna be 605, second window. Thank you.
Thank you.
You go to
Where
the
you
second
at?
window.
Spike planted.
Anyone else? Cutting through.
Where are you at?
Arby's, we've got the meats.
I hate Arby's.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Cutting through.
Yo, good job. That was sick.
Hmm?
My body is starting to kill
My
me for
teammate
staying up
just
so late.
did some freaking amazing play.
Oh,
My body is starting to kill me for staying up so late.
that sucks. Which is an everyday thing for me.
Yeah, but I'm not used to feeling like my right arm and my entire neck is on fire because of the fact that A, I don't have anyone here to massage my neck, and B, I'm not used to sitting this long on my chair. And I don't really like to be on call in bed